Guess who's back? Hey.
Well, it's been ages, and finally, new for 2021, we're back with JDTV. You've all missed that music, haven't you? Right, we're back. Did we go? Did you miss us? And why did we stop? That's what this episode's all about.
Absolutely. And so why did we stop? Well, I think we stopped initially because we were in some form of lockdown and we couldn't do them in person. And then what happened? Oh, I went on holiday.
Yeah, so we had to see, we filmed a bunch of these, I think, in September when we could still meet in person because we were both in the same sort of tier. Then Dawn went on holiday. It's the same old story. Dawn, that was how we started a year before when we realised that we needed to be in business together, wasn't it? Yeah. So Dawn went on holiday. Then you went on your NLP course.
Yeah.
And then lockdown 2 happened. So we waited for the end of that. We thought it'll only be a few weeks. Then tier 4 happened, and now we're in a national lockdown. But it's one of those things that just... it wasn't like a decision to stop doing it, was it?
No, there was just always something like, you know, the lockdowns. And then we were in different tiers because for those of you who don't know, we're not a real couple. We're like a business couple. And we live 70 miles away, which Jamie is very, very grateful for most of the time. So, you know, getting together, and we all know this, there's more energy around everything when you're in the same room as people. But actually, I mean, well, Jamie, got to get used to you on the other side. Jamie is the king of video. So why don't we just do it like this for now? So hence, here we are back. New with my glasses as well. I've got to get used to StreamYard being on the wrong side. My glasses are wonky. So, yeah.
So one of the big things that we realised about this last year was, so we were consistent with it. I think we did 38 episodes of this every week during 2020. So that's not bad, considering we launched it at the end of January.
We did, yeah.
So we did well for season 1. We're back for season 2.
Yeah.
It hit home to me when I met somebody in October 2019 in person from a large organisation, and then just connected on LinkedIn. We never met again in person. But JDTV kept me current and introduced Dawn. So then a year on, after interacting with somebody on social media, so this is what happens. We're all about relationships. So you stay in touch with people, you like people's stuff, you comment on it, and you interact, and you post. You tell people what's going on in your lives, and that's the way that we do this. So then we did a live event for, let's give her a shout out, for Alexa. So this is all about you, Alexa. And it was the first time when we turned up in the Zoom room that Dawn had met Alexa. And the first thing that I remember Alexa saying is, Dawn, I love your glasses. Because before on JDTV, we'd just done an episode about it, hadn't we?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's interesting you say there, Jamie, this is what we do, in that you connect and engage and whatever. But actually, I think sometimes we forget to. We make these connections and we forget to carry on the relationship, particularly now when we're not seeing people as much as we should. And so, little reminder for everyone, you do not know what can happen. Nurture those relationships. Keep in touch with people.
Yeah, and be consistent with stuff. I remember interviewing Chris Akabusi when I first launched my business, talking about social media. And he said to me, this goes back to 2013. So I updated, so I was connected because I booked Chris as a speaker a couple of times in a previous job. I'd connected with him on LinkedIn and we'd interacted a little bit. When I posted that I'd launched my own business, he messaged me the day that I updated on LinkedIn to say, what can I do to help you? And I thought it was being nice. So then I said, thanks very much, appreciate it. And he came straight away back, no, what can I do? So I went down and I interviewed him. And then I think we did a Zoom interview eventually. I mean, it feels like a long time ago, 8 years ago, doing that. And I remember him saying he was winning at the time 30% of his business from LinkedIn. And he won a massive, I think it was £100,000 piece of work with somebody as a result of someone seeing his stuff on LinkedIn, but never having actually interacted with it. So the inquiry came out of the blue, which led to some work, just because he was consistently posting on social media. So you just don't know what things lead to. So consistency is a key part of it. And last year, I think we were all guilty of stopping some stuff, weren't we?
Definitely. So that's our message to you today, other than we're back, is what have you stopped doing that was working in your business, and you've given yourself an excuse, or, you know, convinced yourself it was a reason, like we did, that was working for you, that you can start again. So have a think back. What is it that you're not doing now that you were doing before that was going really well for you? And for whatever excuse you've given yourself, you're not doing it now. Get it started again. We'd love to hear what your things are that you're going to restart. And yeah, I think that's it.
And be consistent.
Be consistent is definitely a thing. Consistency is the key. And sometimes, like James said, you can't see what the effect is until later. You know, it's a bit like that. If, you know, you're swimming the channel and you just think, oh, it's too far, I've got to turn back. But how far across are you? You know, you just don't know. At the point you stop, you could be almost there in touching distance of closing a piece of business, a new relationship. You just don't know. So just consistency, keep at it.
Right. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you next time.